Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Survival Gear, and today I'd just like to talk to you about staying in contact and having power in a grid down situation. A grid down situation means that there's no power coming to your house, to your home. Um, so that could be a number of things. It doesn't have to mean the end of the world. It could just mean a bad storm, and then you lose power. And then sometimes you're not always prepared in the best way. So having a few useful items around your house will help keep you safe and in contact with your loved ones. Um, there's a lot of ways to keep yourself powered in a grid down situation, depending on where you live. I've just got a few basics here. What I have is a battery pack. This one is 10,400 milliamp hours. You can see it there. Um, so this stays in my house. I've got two of these around the house. And plus I have a 3000 milliamp hour one that I use for my EDC. That just helps keep my phone charged, and I always try and keep my phone charged as much as I can. Obviously, sometimes that's not possible, so that's why it's handy to have these battery packs around. And not only for your phone, a lot of the times these battery packs, because it's a USB connection, can be used to charge other things like laptops, your CB radios if you have them, um, even you can connect your Nightcore chargers to them and charge your batteries. So battery packs are a very important part. Um, in a grid down situation, depending on how long the grid will be down for, um, this will give me three full chargers, which obviously that's a lot, but there might not also be mobile phone communication too. So that just depends. It depends on how bad the situation is, which you'll never know until it happens. Next is a solar panel. I've done a video on the solar panel already. This is a 5 watt, 1 amp hour solar panel. It's rated to that. You pretty much only get that if you leave it right in the sun, in direct sunlight, but it can achieve around about that. I use it to charge my 18650 lithium ions, which I could charge one at a time. So I was getting around about 500 milliamps. I wasn't actually getting 1 amp, but it's not much, but it will do the job. Just to keep your phone going or your batteries or whatnot. And then next item that I have here is the Voyager V1 radio. Solar power and battery crank, and it also has a battery pack of its own and runs on three AAA batteries. I've already done a review on this. I'll leave the link in the video. Um, Reason why I chose this radio is because the hand crank can be used to connect your mobile phone to the mobile phone connector, which is just here. That's your mobile phone connector there, and then you put it on this mobile phone setting here. Sorry guys, a little bit hard to focus. And then that's it, Bob's your uncle, and you have power. Obviously you got to crank it over yourself, but that's one of the drawbacks of not having any power, is a bit of manual labor. The solar panel doesn't take anything to set up and whatnot, so it's pretty crazy. You just plug a USB in, and then that should give you power during the day. So this is more for nighttime, and that's more for the daytime. I brought this as a redundancy because I've also got another hand crank charger around the house, and I'm also going to buy 15 watt solar panel, which is about 3 or 4 of these stuck together in a row, so you're getting more watts and more amps. That's next on my list to buy, so that'll be coming soon, and I will do a review of that. So these items, the reason why I personally chose these three items is I don't have solar panels at home. It's all good if you can put solar panels on your house, but not everyone can. So you got to think where you live. If you live in a unit, obviously you can't do that. You can buy a bigger solar panel to put outside yourself, but obviously you can't just go throwing it on your roof. The other thing is a generator is also great to have, but they're noisy and there's maintenance and whatnot. Nowadays they're cheap as, but I'm not sure how many hours you'll get out of a cheapo one, and plus you got to keep fuel handy too. Obviously, having power isn't a necessity. We've done it for thousands of years without electricity, but in today's lifestyle, it is a little bit harder to run without power. So I'm looking about 25,000 milliamp hours I've got stored in my house of power, which isn't much, but that's enough to charge up my laptop, my phone, and whatever radios and batteries I have around for at least a week. So to me, that's pretty sweet because that'll be enough. Hopefully, you don't need it for more than a week, but if you do, you can always just try and keep it charged as much as you can with this little charger. The other thing is too, in a bug out situation, grid down, it depends whether you're planning to stay in your house or whether you're wanting to leave. Obviously, if you can get 3 or 4 of these USB solar panels and a couple of those battery packs and stick them all together, that's going to work out wonderful because that means you're not stuck at home. Which, if you got a solar power system that's on your roof, then your only way of power is from your house. Which it's great if you're going to be at home, but in a few situations you don't want to be at home if you got to leave the city. You can easily just throw these in your bug out bag and you got power on the go. Alright guys, this has been Chris from Everyday Survival Gear bringing you some power stuff.